thing's like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. Looks really tiny on the outside, but once you step into it, it's huge. Holy cow. Look at that. That is long. Bloody beautiful. So much room in here, this is nuts. I've read the reviews, I've been waiting months for this to come into stock before buying it. Finally got my hands on it, so I brought it down to park here and hang around for the next 10-15 minutes and we'll set it up, see just what it's like. So what is the Intents Outdoors MCX1 single person tent? Well, it's a compact tent, it's very light, only weighs 1.95 kilos. It's also very compact. It actually compacts down a bit smaller than this, but I took it out to check for defects, rolled it up, put it back in its stuff bag, so it does actually compact down smaller than this, which is more than enough to go in your pack or, you know, on your straps under your pack, held on the bottom there. Personally, I like to keep everything in my pack. But it's basically described as a lightweight one-person tent. Okay, it's as I said, only weighs 1.95 kilos. It compacts very small. It's a 3-pole design. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like, and hopefully you are too, because I've not had a 3-pole tent before. So we'll see how that works out. It's a side opening. It's got a big side opening, so that's another plus for me. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be my first side opening tent. I've got a few tents, but they all tend to be front or rear opening. This is my first big side opening, so this will be good. It has a full mesh inner, so it's no CM mesh, bug-proof inner screen, which is really good for ventilation. You can take the fly sheet off and just lie under the stars if you like, away from all the bugs, or you can put the fly sheet on and get out of the weather when you need to. And of course it has a separate fly sheet which attaches to the inner. As far as I know, it attaches to the poles with a little clip, so that should be really easy. It has a top vent. Okay, the material itself is 680D ripstop polyester. Okay, so that's what the fly is made of. It's not ripstop nylon, but that's fine. It's still very strong. 680D ripstop polyester. Very light, very tough. The fly is PU 3000 waterproofing, so it's going to keep you out of the showers, going to keep you dry when it's raining. Bloody good actually. 3000 is probably a good minimum that you need really for a decent fly sheet. And of course the tub floor is PU 5000 coating waterproof, so the tub floor is pretty waterproof. What else can I tell you about it? At its highest point, it's a metre high, so this is plenty big enough to sit in, you know, get your gear off, sit in it with your hat, have a coffee, have your breakfast. It also has a vestibule that comes out the front, which is quite a decent size, plenty to put your pack in, you know, and all your other goodies, cook your breakfast, etc. Just sit in your tent with a little bit of cover, so that's really good. I like that. It has aluminium poles, of course, aluminium poles that have the shock cord connections between them so they don't fall apart. They're 7.9 aluminium poles, so pretty strong, but again, you wouldn't want to be careful not to go standing on them when you've got them spread out, because they will bend. Comes with 12 pegs. They're 3-point triangular pegs, which are really good, bright red, and that's what I like about Intents Outdoors equipment and Orson equipment. All their guy ropes and attachments and everything are generally bright red, so it's good. The guy ropes are all pre-attached and they're all bright red. I'm not sure if they're Dyneema material or not, but they're bloody strong, so I like that. Okay, just the dimensions of the tent itself before we unpack it and have a wee look. It's 2.25 metres long, so it's long enough for the tallest person. Really good. Doesn't worry me. I'm a fair bit shorter than that, so I'll fit in no problem. It's 73 centimetres wide on the inside, so that's more than wide enough to have a really wide sleeping mat or a inflatable mat, you know, a big sleeping bag, you know, your pillow, everything. So plenty of room inside for a small compact tent. And anyway, let's get into it. Let's roll it out. Let's have a look at this thing. I believe it's described as only taking 5 to 10 minutes to set up, so let's see if we can do it in that time. I haven't looked at the instructions on the inner here on how to put it up. It should be pretty simple. I'll just trust my instincts and go with that, and we'll soon see whether I get it wrong or not. I have to come back to the little taped insert on the inside of the bag here which has the instructions. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's get this puppy out and have a look at the Intents Outdoors MCX1 one person, lightweight, side opening tent. One fly sheet. One inner with tub floor and mesh screen. Set of poles. Set of pegs. Looks like pretty good quality to me. I've had a look at the stitching, seams. Of course the seams are fully taped, so they're waterproof. Yeah, stitching looks good. I'll get a close-up shot later. And those are the wee clips that the poles are going to go through. So I like this sort of thing, very quick and easy to set up and get going. So we'll chuck that over there. And this is the fly sheet. Goes over the tent. Another great quality looking item. It's got the big Intents logo on it. Pre-attached guy ropes. Little pre-tensioners so you can just move it in and out to your desired length. So yeah, good. That is long. Anyway, there's one. They basically say to lay the poles crossways, put them under the hooks across the tent, and then put your ground pegs on. But because it's a little bit breezy today, I'm just going to peg the bottom of the tent down first, and then I'll put the poles in. There is a reason why they prefer you to put the poles across first and connect them all, and then bow them up and get it all set out, and then peg the base down. And that's because when you put the fly on later, you've got to pull those little points of the poles out of their little aluminium toggle, to put the fly attachment underneath and then put it back in. But doesn't matter. We'll just do it the long way. So they're the plastic clips, just clips on the poles. You can see the poles, it's just the crisscross, the two long ones, and then the spreader bar across there. And you can see with the close up here, the wee pocket just goes in the pocket and basically holds the sides out. Yeah, there's the pole into the toggle, there's the peg, really good. So that's the inner up. You can see behind me, it's got the big opening, the big side door there. You can see the poles, they crisscross over. The little plastic clips that go over the poles. It's bloody good. Tub floor, and of course no CM mesh. Well, it's not no CM mesh because it's actually white mesh, so it's not no CM mesh. It's just normal mesh, but it's fully bug proof. Good thing is it's got a really large front opening here. Really good. Totally zips all the way back, and the little tags on the zippers, they glow in the dark, so that's even better. But as you can see, it's pretty roomy. The vest of all does go to the side of the doorway, so you'll find that, and I shall show you. There it is. So that's the vestibule side, because you can see the zipper. So this has to go to this side. I'm not sure if you can put it on the other side or not. Maybe, but I've got a funny feeling you probably can't, because the shape's a bit out of shape. So we've got the fly on, we've got it over, got it pegged to the corner, so we'll just peg the guy lines out, tension it, open the door, unzip it, and we'll go in and have a look. But seriously, this thing, under 10 minutes to set it up, no problem. And I didn't even bother looking at the instructions. It's pretty simple, you know. Even a 7-year-old could set it up. In fact, they could probably set it up quicker than I did. There it is. She's all pegged out, so we'll have a wee look around the outside, and then we'll unzip it and we'll go in and have a bit of a close-up, see what you think. I'm pretty impressed. What I didn't mention at the very start was the price of this. This cost me $229 New Zealand. That was on special. It's normally $349 New Zealand. You can sort of convert that to your own currency. And that's a pretty good buy, $229 for a quality product, quality tent. $349 regular price. It's probably about my borderline for a price, you know, that I'd pay for a small one-person tent, even if it is good quality. But you know, I got it $229 on special, and they're always on special. So if you see them, jump in. They go out of stock quite quickly. They're very popular. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump in and have a look. Right, well, here we have it. Good size vestibule, really pleased with that. Right, we'll go in and have a look. I shouldn't really take my boots off, but they're not really wet. Oh, bloody beautiful. So much room in here, this is nuts. For a tiny little one-person tent, it's really good. It's narrow, it's not a two-person, one person only, plus your gear, but it's got a high roof. I mean, I can sit up in here with the head on. How good is that? How good is that? Just so much room, it's not funny. Bugger off. Heaps of room in here. Got the insect in there. There you go, there's the full side screen door. As you can see, there's plenty of room. Get the full lie down test. Camera's shaking a little bit, but that's alright. How good is that? Heaps of room. You can sit right up in it, and there's still plenty of room between my head and the roof. A couple of other things I didn't mention about this tent is there's a couple of loops up here, and little toggles where included in the kit you get this, it's a mesh basket which just clips in up here, up the top, so you can put your cell phone, all your bits and bobs in there, things like that. And of course you've got the air pocket up there, the air vent, which is really good. So yeah, bloody awesome. Top, it's big, really good. Definitely looking forward to taking this out on my next camp. It's light, portable, waterproof, big vestibule, and have your pack out here, out of the weather, out, out from on the inside the main tent itself, so you don't have to muck around. You can get a big wide sleeping mat in here and a sleeping bag, so yeah, bloody good. Alright, it's a bit hot in here, I'm going to hop out and we'll sum up. Well, there you have it. The Intents Outdoors MCX1 lightweight one-person tent. Bloody good. As I said, $229 New Zealand. I got this on special. Normally retails for about $349. That's kind of my borderline price for a small one-person tent. That's kind of getting up there, but it is a quality product. So $229 on special, good buy. And they do sell out, so get in there and get one if you want one, if you like it. Looks really good. I've been in and out. I love the setup. I love the two-pole setup that go diagonally, and I love the little spreader bar on the top, which just spreads the sides out almost vertical. So when you're sitting in it, as you saw before, it's kind of like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. It's a little wee thing on the outside, and then you get in and it's like this big mansion. Well, it feels that way anyway, so yeah, but really pleased. Big vestibule out the side here when you put the flaps down for your pack and gear. And the other side, of course, pulls out too, the fly sheet, on an angle. So you've got about a foot of vestibule on the other side. The great thing is on the inside there's actually a zip along the bottom of the tub floor, or the side of the tub floor. So you can actually poke a few things out there in the middle of the night if you don't want them in your tent. Maybe you're finished with your coffee gear and you don't want it sitting in your vestibule, you can chuck it out there. Bloody good. Or your boots, maybe your stinky boots at the end of the day. That's really good. It's got the big front opening door, full fly screen. It's fully bug proof, seam sealed. It's waterproof, PU 3000 fly, PU 5000 tub. Quality stitching, quality finish, and of course the bright red attachment points, skylines and toggles, which is really good. So even if they do come unattached from the tent, you're not going to lose them. You're going to spot them on the ground a mile away. Really like that. Pegs, bright red, there's plenty of them. Everything comes with the tent. The only thing it hasn't got is a footprint. Cheap as chips. You don't have to go out and buy a special one for this. If you've got another small one-person tent, just use that. No problem. But yeah, really impressed. So I'll take it down, roll it up, and watch out on my upcoming videos because I'm off in my summer season very shortly and you'll see this puppy in action. Oh, I can't wait to take it out. It looks really good. Quite pleased. So you're going to see it in a few exotic locations over summer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Rick. This is Lifestyle and Tech. And as I said, this is the Intents Outdoors MCX1 lightweight side opening one-person tent. So yeah, I enjoyed this preview, or review rather. Hope you did too. And don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a huge amount of stuff coming up on the channel and some big announcements. So look to the channel, look for posts, look for announcements coming up very shortly. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.